Hey, odd animals of the alphabet. I'd like to take a look at that. A is for aardvark. Aardvarks have long tongues like worms, eating stuff that makes us squirm. Termites and ants, they love to crunch, though sometimes they eat green grapes for lunch. A is for aardvark. B. B is for bush baby. In Africa lives the bush baby. Though a baby, he is not. At night he swings from tree to tree, and in daytime he sleeps a lot. C is for capybara. This fellow's huge, I tell you, and he's related to a rat. And he looks just like a guinea pig, only bigger than all that. D. D is for dugong. Dugongs live beneath the sea, but pop up to breathe the air. They mostly chomp on grasses growing undersea down there. E. E is for emu. The emu is a really big bird who stands about 5 feet high. It has wings and feathers like a bird, but the emu, it can't fly. F. F is for fat dormouse. The fat dormouse is always hungry, eating everything it sees. But his favorite food of all, I'm told, is dried up pumpkin seeds. G. G is for greater bilby. The greater bilby is funny to see, 'cause on its nose is growing hair. But the bilby isn't spotted much because it's very rare. H. H is for hyrax. The hyrax, it's just 2 feet tall and related to the elephant. It's so very strange to think that's true, but it's the information I've been sent. I. I is for ibex. An ibex is a wild goat with curly horns that grow so tall. It jumps and climbs up rocky cliffs, but hardly ever slips or falls. J. J is for jerboa. The jerboa is so tiny, and it jumps about 3 feet high. And when it makes these mighty leaps, it feels like it can fly. K. K is for kinkajou. In South America lives the kinkajou. I've never seen one up close, have you? They love to lap up honey the best, sticking their tongues into buzzing bees' nests. L. L is for lemur. Lemurs are primates with black ringed tails. They climb up trees, then leap and sail. The grown-ups feed on plants and leaves, but milk is what the babies need. Oh, the babies drink milk. I should go find some so Outback Al can feed his baby lemur. M. M is for mud skipper. The mud skipper, you must understand, lives in water as well as on land. Like other fish, he's born with gills, but he also breathes through his mouth at will. N. N is for numbat. The numbat lives to gobble termites. He looks for them both day and night. He eats more than 20,000 a day, but I wonder how many get away. O. O is for okapi. The okapi is related to the giraffe. She lives in Africa, and this may make you laugh. Her tongue is the longest I've ever seen, and she can even lick her eyelids clean. P. P is for polecat. Like a cross between a skunk and weasel is this critter called a polecat. When it gets mad, it lifts its tail and lets out a stink in seconds flat. Q. Q is for quokka. The quokka is a fuzzy kind of wallaby, related to the kangaroo, you see. Quokkas spring and hop and crouch and hold their babies in their pouch. R. R is for ratel. The ratel looks almost like a skunk, but this guy, he has a lot more spunk. He eats buffalo and poison snakes and never gets a bellyache. S. S is for sugar glider. The sugar glider looks like a flying squirrel. From tree to tree, it glides and twirls. It loves to eat anything that's sweet. Flowers and sap make a tasty treat. T. T is for tarsier. Here's a little mammal called a tarsier. He hunts at night and sleeps all day. His eyes are big as big can be. He has sticky feet to climb up trees. U. U is for walkaree. In the Amazon lives this monkey, and Walkaree is his name. He's got a bright red face, you see, and it's his claim to fame. V. V is for Viscacha. Viscachas live underground in burrows, sharing them with snakes and squirrels. They heap piles of junk upon their homes, from lost toys to trash to stones and bones. W. W is for Wombat. The Wombat has great spiky hair, and he's roly-poly as a bear. If he's chased, he runs to hide, finds a hole, and sticks his head inside. X. X is for Xiphosaura. Xiphosaura is quite a proper name, but he's a horseshoe crab all the same. He has lived in mudflats along the coast for 300 million years, and that's no boast. Y. Y is for Yak. In Asia lives the great wild yak, who has a hairy head and a hairy back. The parents graze on grass and leaves, and babies drink the milk they need. Z. Z is for Zorilla. A Zorilla is related to the skunk, I think, and when he's scared, he shoots out a stink. Don't mess with him or he'll get mad, and you'll be smelling something really bad. I'm so excited about the race. It's going to be great. That's my gas gauge.
Ever picked a car full of cauliflower? A ton of tomatoes? Come on over to Baldini's Grocery Store, where a part-time produce picker is wanted. Baldini's, where picking produce is like putting coins in your pocket.
Putt-Putt, hello!
Hi, Mrs. Airbag. How are you doing today?
I'm afraid not very well. Ralphie buried Mr. Airbag's new hubcaps in the backyard. Mr. Airbag's not going to be too pleased about that, I can assure you.
Maybe I can help you dig them up, Mrs. Airbag.
Oh, Putt-Putt, that would be wonderful!
Great! Now all I have to do is find a shovel, and I'll be back.
Thank you so much, Putt-Putt. Once I raced in the big race, did you know that?
No! How did you do?
I came in second, right behind Tammy Torpedo.
That's great!
Are you planning to race in the Cartown 500, Putt-Putt?
I'm sure hoping to, Mrs. Airbag. I think it'll be a blast.
Are you planning to race in the Cartown 500, Putt-Putt?
I'm sure hoping to, Mrs. Airbag. I think it'll be a blast. I'll need a shovel before I can dig up Mrs. Airbag's backyard. Oh no! That shed is on fire! What should I do? That looks like a pretty big fire. I'll bet I can use that phone to get help. Fires are dangerous. I better call for help.
The Cartown 500. The countdown starts right now for the biggest race of the year. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Redline Rick here. Grab your official gear and motor down to the speedway. See if you can go the distance in the...
I'm not going to get near that fire. It's dangerous. I need to let Smokey the fire engine know about it. I'll bet I can use that phone to get help.
This is 911. Please do not hang up until I tell you to. First, what is the problem?
There's a fire.
And what is your name?
Putt-Putt.
And what's the address of the fire, Putt-Putt?
It's the old shed out on Valley Road.
Okay, Putt-Putt, Smokey's on his way. You may hang up the phone now.
Okay. He's here! Wow, that was fast.
Thanks for calling 911, Putt-Putt. Now stay over here where you're safe, and I'll put this fire out. Mission accomplished. And now, Putt-Putt, I believe you've earned a special reward. Your Junior Fire Marshal badge, because you alerted me to an emergency.
Wow, thanks, Smokey.
Believe me, you earned it, Putt-Putt. Enjoy. I hope to see you around. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to head back to the station.
Bye, Smokey.